welcome back to my channel over here. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I created this makeup look. This is my version of a back to school or back to work makeup look. And yeah, if you are interested to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Starting this off with my Olay moisturizer. Again, this is the 7-in-1 moisturizer. I'm just basically putting it all over my face. This is just gonna act as like my base or like my primer. You can use any moisturizer you want. This one is a built-in, it has a built-in sunscreen to it. That's why I love using this as my primer, just so I don't really have an extra step of putting another sunblock. And just let everything soak into your skin. So once the moisturizer is sink in, I follow it up with a concealer or a liquid foundation. It differs from time to time. Right now I don't have that much pimples, but I do have some blemishes to cover up. So I'll be just using my Milani concealer, putting it on spots where I needed it, like where I need some more coverage. So like the under eye, my nose area, some of my dark spots right here. So I'm just blending everything in with my beauty blender. Just better to like blend this with a beauty blender because the concealer has a drier consistency compared to my other concealer. So the brush doesn't really blend it well, I feel. And I know that this one is a little bit lighter than my real skin because I do got some tan right now, but it's okay. So after blending my concealer, I move on with foundation. On a daily basis, I just use a regular powder foundation, but sometimes I use my Mega Cushion foundation or like a regular liquid foundation. So this time I'm just gonna move on with my powder foundation since I put on some concealer and I don't really have spots where I need more coverage. So I'll be just using my regular foundation. This is a True Match L'Oreal foundation. So I'm just using my regular Wet n Wild brush to just put it all over my face, just to set all the concealer in and the moisturizer a while ago, and just I bring it just down here in my neck area. Okay, after that powder foundation, I move on with my eyes. So since this is a back to school, or for me, it's my work makeup, I love wearing neutral colors. That's why I'm in love with this palette right now. I had this from a BoxyCharm box, like I think 2 months ago. But it has a lot of like neutral shades to it. That's why I love using this for work. Or this will be good for you as well if you are going to school. You might be in college or like in high school. I don't know if you're in grade school, you'll be wearing makeup, but this one will be perfect. So to start it off, I will be just using this regular brown color right here, and I'll just put that all over my lid. And this is just to like have a neutral base that's more of my skin tone, so it doesn't look super harsh on my eyes. Especially at work, I love wearing just like neutral shades and like a bold color of lip because I always wear black at work. Like most of the time I wear black or like neutral shades of clothes. That's why I love using like bold lips and just like neutral eye color. So after that, I'll just bring it all down here in my lower lash line, and using the same brush, I will be just using the deeper brown shade right here, and I'm just putting it in my crease area. And this one I love because it just sets my eye, like it gives me like this deeper eye set which I don't really have because I am monolid, which is so usual with like an Asian eye. So I just use this crease color to create that depthness. And again, I bring it down in my lower lash line. And don't worry if it's not blended right now, because we're just gonna blend it later. And then after that, in my crease area, I love to use this kind of like reddish brownish tone right here, and just put it in my crease area, just to deepen the look a little bit, but not like too much. So this one is just like the same color as my crease, but just deeper. It has more red tone than like brown tone. And this one makes like the illusion that I have larger eyes, which is I'm all about. And again, I just use it, or I just bring it all down to my lower lash line. Then once everything is set, we will need to blend it all out. So I'm just using a cleaner brush to like blend everything, just to make it less harsh. Okay, so after blending everything in, I will move on to this shade right here. It has this kind of like pinkish tone right here, pinkish reddish, and it has some shimmer in it. So I'll be just using my ring finger to just put it all over my lid, like 1/3 of my lid. And this is just to like brighten up the eye. And I love that these are all like kind of like in the same color line, so I can like just like easily blend everything in. So after my eyeshadow, I move on with my eyeliner. So for this one, I will be just using my L'Oreal eyeliner, and this is in espresso, and I will just use an angle brush to just line my lash line. And then I bring my eyeliner in the bottom lashes again. So just using the same eyeliner brush, I don't dip it in my gel liner anymore because it has a little bit of color left. I just like put it in the bottom lashes. And then I just clean this out. So after my eyeliner, I do my brows. So for my brows, I just use a regular pencil. So I'll be just using this pencil. And I usually outline it to the shape I want first. Just bring it down here. The same thing with the other eye. And then after outlining it, I just use my spoolie and just blend everything in. To set my brows, I'm just using this clear brow gel mascara. And this one is it has a thicker consistency, which I don't really like, and it does smell so bad, and I don't like it that much. Like, I don't put too much product, because once I do that, all like the clear gel kind of like stick in my lashes and it just dries up like glue. So it ended up having like white streaks like in my lashes. That's why I don't like it. So what I do is just like put all the product back to its tube, and like once the product is like this, like nothing is in my brush, then I put it in my brows. That's just me. I don't know. I'm so used to like the color mascara from L'Oreal, and I run out of it, or it's from Maybelline I think, and I ran out of it, so I'm just using this because this is the one that I have in my stash. But basically I just like brush it here upward, and then once I'm on the end of my brows, I just like brush it downward. And this way I can just like create like a bushy kind of like texture in my brows, which I like, so it doesn't look like super like drawn. It just looks natural. So after that, I move on with my blush. So for blush, I am just using my Milani blush, fake blush in Luminoso, and using a regular blush brush, I am just putting it all over my cheeks. I like this color because it's like, or especially this Milani Luminoso one, I love it because it just gives me a little bit of highlight. So it kind of acts as 2-in-1 product, so I don't really need to put a highlight. Sometimes, you know, when I'm feeling like I don't need extra highlight, this one really helps a lot in giving me that shine. That's like, see, like you can tell, like it gives me a little bit of like shine in my cheekbones. So I love this. So after my blush, I move on with contour. It depends. Sometimes I use my e.l.f. duo, like the Fiji one that I have, or this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Matte contour. I don't know if this is contour or blush. I think it is contour or bronzer. I'm not sure, but it's in color Skinny Dip, and it's really nice because it's like warmer tone, so it just blends in my face well. It doesn't leave me like orangey thing, and it's creamy. That's why I love it. So I just usually shape it right here. So this is like cream, so I don't think I want to do this with a brush. So I just normally use this with my finger. But let me know if you guys do brush on a kind of like a creamy products. Because I feel like if I use brush, it doesn't really going to like give me a precise contour. But I put it in my temples too. So this one is a little bit lighter on my skin right now because it doesn't really show up because of my tan. I put it in my nose area as well. And this is good for nose contour as well because it's like light and it doesn't really give me a harsh line. Then after this, I just blend it with my brush, my blush brush, and just kind of like blend it all together, even in my nose area. So after that, I move on with my highlighter. So for the highlight, I'll be just using ColourPop product again. This is in their wisp color, and I just use my finger too and just put it in my, what do you call this, like cheekbone? Is this like your cheekbone? I don't know. What's like the proper term for this area right here? But I love this because it's like cream based too, so it doesn't melt in my face that much, and I don't really need to retouch it after like, you know, a few hours. But yeah, I just use this and then put in the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and here a regular highlight. So I'm debating if I want to use this Smashbox or this ColourPop LAX or this Smashbox Crush It. Which one to use? Which one? I think I'd rather go with my ColourPop. So for this one, I'm just lining my lips with this Wet n Wild eyeliner. So this one is just a regular red lip liner. I know this might be dark if you're back to school, but if you're like in your teens. But if you're in college, I think this one will be good. It's fine because it's almost fall, and dark lips is just like the way to go. But if you are in like high school or like middle school or something like younger, maybe you can use like a pink one just to like be a little bit more sweet and stuff like that. But I'm gonna finish this look and I'll be right back. Guys, so this is our final product. Wow! So I just curled a little bit my hair and I put some pearl earrings just to match my necklace and just to like look a little bit more sophisticated and not like super crazy. But this is my version of my back to school or my back to work makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys all like watching this. If you do like this, please thumbs this up. Comment down below what you want to see next in my channel. Also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel so you get updated whenever I upload a video. And yeah, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye!